Yeah, Jaylin, it was a big night. Obviously, you didn't score a lot, but you did a lot of other things. And then Moses scored 25, and Devo had 20. What did you think about the three of y'all being freshmen and having the game you did today?
Um, Really, we don't look at it as us being freshmen. We just try to do whatever we can to help the team. And I'm pretty sure all three of us just came into the game trying to get the win and just did whatever we could to help the team get the W.
Curtis.
Hey, Jaylin, your role has started to increase over the course of the last few games, but today you looked maybe just a little bit more comfortable out there than you have in previous games. Do you feel like things are starting to slow down for you, and what's your confidence level like right now?
Really, I'm just trying to step in and do whatever the team needs for me to do. If that's scoring, if that's rebounding, blocking shots, just whatever it is. So I'm just trying to step in and do whatever I can to help the team.
Nate.
Jaylin, just as far as taking the charges, what were you anticipating? It seemed like every time Garcia made a move, you were right there playing at the head of him.
When I came into the game or watching on the side, I can tell that he was a strong player, and I knew he was going to lower that shoulder or try to be aggressive when he came inside. So I just made sure I was ready as soon as he came in.
Also, were you anticipating once they took Connor out early that this was going to be your type of game and you were going to have to be ready for it?
I go into every game just being ready for whatever happens. Connor's a great player. I just was ready for whatever happens.
Thanks.
Bob.
I think you took 2 charges. Is that right? You probably know.
I think so.
Okay. You probably you're on the floor like that. You remember. And then, you seem like you just made a lot of hustle plays, whether getting offensive rebounds, keeping balls alive, taking charges. Is that kind of how you see your role?
Yes, I know the team needs a guy to come out there and be an energy player. I know me and Bo really focus on doing things like that. So I just know coming onto the court, I need to dive on the floor if I need to, take a charge, just go hard for that extra rebound. So I try to come in the game and play as hard as I can.
And what'd you think? I guess Moses and Devo combined for 45 points. Not too shabby. What'd you think of those two guys? This performance?
I'm pretty sure everybody knew what they can do, and coming into the game, Devo's feeling a lot more confident. I can tell he's out there being himself. Moses is out there doing what we know Moses can do. So those guys can come out and give you whatever you need to.
I got one more if I could. This was the first time you guys won without Justin, and last year Arkansas, had some really heartbreaking losses without Isaiah. How big is it for you guys to win and win in this kind of way without Justin?
Justin's a big player for us. He does a lot of the things that doesn't go on stat sheets, and he does a lot of things that goes on stat sheets. So really just a lot of the team we talked, we just know we got to step up and do whatever we can to make sure we get the W.
How much confidence does this give you guys go with 2 road games this week? I mean, beating Georgia, not just beating them, but beating them by 30.
I feel like we needed the confidence boost coming off of 2 tough losses. We every day working hard, trying to get ready for the next game.
Okay. Thanks.
Dudley. Dudley.
Hey, what's been the biggest transition, from high school to college that you've had to deal with? I know it takes some patience, with playing time, but just out there on the court, what's been the biggest transition?
Really just accepting my role. I'm 100% okay with what I have. I know I had to come out there and just do whatever the team needs. So really that's the biggest transition from high school to college.
Nikki.
Yeah, Jaylin, Musselman talked about the trap game and opening up the game for you guys there in the second half. How'd you guys implement that?
We knew there were some guys on the team that we could trap off of, and we knew we had to be strong on the help side and things like that. So that really helped us on the defense end, getting the ball out of the point guard's hand.
Scotty.
Yeah, Jaylin, what areas do you feel like you've seen the most growth in your game, since the season began? Where do you feel like you've kind of expanded your game the most?
I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger thanks to Coach Rich. I've tried to help a lot more on the defensive end. I try to help more on the glass, really expanding my game, setting stronger screens. So I just really try to get better at everything.
Randy.
Senator, Bob asked about the confidence of the team. What about you, your role as you've talked about? What about your confidence? Does a day like today with 9 rebounds, does confidence?
Yes, really, the stat sheets doesn't really matter to me. Just whatever I need to do to get the W. I think the last couple games I haven't got that many rebounds, but it's really just if I have to block out a guy and keep him off the glass, that's what I have to do. So really, the stats and things like that doesn't really matter to me.
Bob, you follow up?
No, I think I'm actually good.
Thanks, Jaylin. Appreciate it. Bring up Devontae Davis next.